You know how strapped this family is and you're still going to steal from us.
I wasn't stealing.
Hang on a minute, are those 20s?
I was trying to do the right thing.
It was nearly empty earlier. You didn't get those from the tin. So, where did you get them from? Joseph?
Anybody sitting here?
No.
Oh, champagne, very nice. What are you celebrating? Anniversary? What is it, a month? 6 months? A year?
Do you really think I could juggle you and another woman for a whole year?
I don't know anything about you anymore.
I can't cope with 2 different types of milk in the fridge, love, let alone another woman.
Stop wasting time, Tim. Who is she?
You really want to know?
Now.
It's you.
Nice try. How could you possibly know that I was going to turn up?
Because I found that stupid app you put on my phone.
Oh.
I'd never cheat on you, Sally. You should know that.
Well, I thought I knew that.
Well, when I found that app and knew you were serious, I thought I'd turn up and wait for you to come.
Well, what if I hadn't?
I'd have thought of something else.
But that doesn't mean to say you're not having an affair. This could be your strategy to put me off the scent.
I don't have strategies. I don't make plans. I've run out of flipping diesel twice this month.
Well, you were pretty confident I'd show up. I mean, 2 glasses.
Yeah, I knew you'd turn up.
How?
That app works both ways, love.
Well, I suppose I had that coming.
Do you want some champagne?
Okay.
Then maybe you'll let me explain to you why you still can trust me, eh?
Right. Thank you, Summer. You sure you're happy for me to share your experience with the governors?
Gladly, if it makes a difference.
Your perspective is really useful. A personal account will show the governors what kind of problem we're facing here.
When are you meeting them?
In half an hour. They have been briefed. But look, I can assure you, whatever we decide, there will be policy change.
That's why the sudden change of heart, then. Mr. Griffin finally getting involved?
Does it matter? We're looking into it, which is what you wanted.
What kind of policy change are we talking about?
Let me talk to the governors first, but I'm sure it'll be positive.
And what about my suspension?
That's a separate matter. Your appeal has been noted and we'll let you know through the usual channels.
So, what next?
Well, we'll make an announcement soon.
What the boys are doing, miss, it's degrading.
I know. And we want you to feel safe at school. But girls, listen, I need the disruption to stop. No more protests. We're doing everything we can. We heard you.
Well, a few more weeks, and I reckon I'll be back out there with you.
Good. I found a new route by the quarry. It's a good little 5K, that.
Sounds good to me.
But you can't wait to see the back of that crunch.
You don't know the half of it.
Yeah, I hate being injured.
No, it's not just that. So I bet Tyrone 20 quid that I can find out who used to own it. But I keep searching the initials online, thinking it'd get me somewhere, but just keep hitting a brick wall.
Man of your abilities should be no problem at all.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
Why don't you get in touch with one of your mates on the force, yeah? Pull in a favour, or you coppers love a mystery.
It's a good idea.
Right, OK. I'm off. Oh, cheers to the bread.
Yeah, cheers, Imran.
You have made a lot of people very happy.
Any more orders?
No, there's only 1 table left and they're on dessert.
All quiet now until the evening rush.
Ah, well, that's not my problem. That's Yasmin's shift.
Listen, if it's all calmed down out there, I should get going.
All right, thanks a lot. So you and your gran, you've sorted things, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good, isn't it? Because I don't envy you being on the wrong side of her. She's quite a lady. You don't happen to know what kind of chocolate she likes, do you?
Sorry?
You know, I'd just like to thank her for everything she's done for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry. I really should get off.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
Right, so that is £32,500, OK?
Actually, could you make it around 32?
Well, you want £500 less? What, a tax or something?
Tax? Me?
I'm an anarchist, man. No, could you do 32 on the transfer and 500 cash from the till?
From my till? Are you insane, man?
Well, it might take a while to clear. I can't buy a pint in the Rovers on a promise, can I? And I was thinking about trying out that bistro, too.
No. Okay, there. Right, done.
Oh, well, I'm sure the pub will start a tab for a local hero.
You? A word?
See? Your fans are waiting for me already.
Is you okay?
What do you care?
How dare you go behind my back? This is my business.
A business you're running into the ground.
I beg your pardon.
Well, getting agency staff in instead of me and Al.
You'll forgive me if I don't take business advice from a money launderer.
Gran.
Maybe I should leave you both to it.
What's the matter? Ashamed for Stu to know what you really are?
That's between you and me.
No. He works here. He's entitled to know the criminal you have become.
Fair enough. At least I didn't hang him out to dry.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you left him here on his own. He's new. He can't cope like you can.
If he is struggling, he can ask for help.
Well, he's not going to admit weakness in front of you now, is he?
Why not?
Are you blind? He's desperate to impress you.
I don't know what you are talking about. This is not about Stu.
No. This is about you putting this stupid feud ahead of the family business.
Now, this used to be a family business. Now it's just a business. Excuse me. Everything okay?
Not really. Got no idea what you're talking about.
He told me it was you.
Kids, eh? What imaginations they have.
You're not down the market now. I'm not some gullible pensioner who's blinded by your patter.
All right. I thought the little tyke deserved something for what he'd been through. Me getting that big reward and him having slept rough with nothing to show for it.
Try again. Or do you want me to tell Chesney you've been slipping his kid bundles of cash?
He was on his way home when I spotted him. He was already on his way back. I gave him a few quid to keep that part quiet.
I knew it. And there's you playing the hero while Chesney's being questioned by the plod like he's a suspect.
I mean, I did find the little guy.
On his way home?
Well, for all we know, he could have changed his mind. Or something awful could have happened to him on his way back. Thank goodness I was there to get him home unarmed.
And line your pockets in the process.
There was a reward for his safe return, and I returned him safely. I don't see what I've done wrong.
So why did you feel the need to bribe Joseph to keep stum?
It wasn't a bribe. It was a donation. My conscience is clear.
Yeah? Well, I don't think the police will care about your conscience.
Wait, what?
I'm going to the cops.
I'll give you half. I know your Gemma and Chesney are struggling at the moment. Think about what you could do for them with 16 grand. I don't see what the problem is. The people who donated get to feel good about themselves. Joseph's home safe and sound. You can help Ches and Gemma out and you and me get a payday. Where's the harm? Your boyfriend even gets his picture in the paper and gets to play the big man.
He's not my boyfriend. And he don't care about stuff like that.
I saw his face when the Gazette wanted his picture. He didn't want to share the limelight with you now, did he?
You don't know him. And bad-mouthing him isn't going to help your cause.
Come on, take the money. It's a victimless crime.
You call it what you like. Because you're a thief. And I'm not.
Right. That's me off then. I'll see you back at the ranch.
Okay.
Look, I know I shouldn't have let him help. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
I mean, if I'd have known about his money laundering,
It's not the kind of thing one shouts from the rooftops.
Yeah, I suppose not. It's just that I shouldn't have interfered. But I just thought, well, if I let him lend a hand, it might build bridges or something.
It takes more than a few entrees to do that.
You know, I've had my fair share of family strife over the years. I'm not an expert, far from it. But I do know the power of a friendly ear.
Ooh, you volunteering yours?
Well, I'm only friendly in my left one. This right one's a vicious one. You know, you have a natter with me over a cup of tea and all your problems will disappear like magic. Poof.
I'd better get on.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll see you later.
I still can't believe you put a tracker up on my phone.
I know it was daft, but sometimes you just don't know what's going on in that head of yours.
Not a lot.
You're a very difficult man to know.
I know. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be more upfront. That's why I thought I'd get you here.
Good, because I don't want you to keep things from me, Tim.
I won't know anymore.
Because that's the worst thing I can imagine, you know?
What is?
Well, losing you. Waking up in the morning and not seeing you beside me in the bed. I don't know what I'd do.
Well, you'd be all right. Peter said I was lucky to land you.
Yeah, well, Peter's an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that.
I don't think you realise, Tim, I'm nothing without you.
Don't be daft, Zal. I'll hold you back.
You know, when I thought you were going to the solicitors for a divorce, I imagined you not being in my life anymore and, well, everything just seemed so empty. I'd fall apart. So come on, what were you doing at the solicitors?
Oh, I just, it was just streetcar stuff. It's really boring.
And the flowers that you bought, but you didn't give them to me?
They were on the roof of the car when I drove off.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Because they cost me 40 quid and I didn't want you to know.
Oh, I don't believe you. You should have told me, Tim. Honestly. I mean, sometimes you act like telling the truth would be the death of you.
Cheers.
What's this? Night watchman?
Yeah, I'm just seeing what jobs are out there.
It pays less per hour than what you're on now.
It's not instead of the kebab shop. It's as well as.
Jem, you're not going to believe
Hang on
this.
a minute, ma'am. What are you on about?
Well, I finish in the kebab shop at 11, yeah? This job starts at midnight.
So you're going to drive to Stockport at midnight?
Well, no, see, because I'm thinking about selling the car.
What? Why?
Joseph can't do his own work because we can't even afford a computer for him, that's why.
Well, how are you going to get there? Is there even a bus that goes to Stockport at midnight?
I don't know. I'll have to borrow a bike or somewhere.
So let me get this straight, right? You're going to work 8-hour shift in the kebab shop, then get on a push bike for an hour, go and work 6 hours on this building site, and then come home. So, like, 16 hours after you've left home. And then what?
Sleep until my next shift.
While I look after the kids on my own with no car?
Gemma, we need the money.
We need you here.
No, we can't live off 20p's from down the side of the sofa.
You will kill yourself.
What else can I do?
Mum, will you just...
What were you thinking?
I don't know, but I couldn't stand by and watch the restaurant go down the pan.
You need to give her the space to calm down.
What, and let speed dial collapse in the meantime?
One bad service isn't the end of the world.
Ah, see, I was hoping to run into you again. Sorry, Elliot, would you give us a minute?
Yeah, of course. I'll get myself another drink.
So, I'm guessing that you and Yasmin were arguing over who was going to do the dishes.
No.
Nice to see that you're open with your feelings as ever.
Sorry, Lee, it's just something between me and my gran. I don't want to get into it.
Well, it might help.
I've got it under control.
Well, it didn't look that way.
All right, yeah. I'm messing up as usual. Thanks for pointing that out. Is that all you wanted to say?
See, come on, don't be like that. I'm only asking because I'm worried about you. And look, I know your dad wouldn't want you and your gran being like this with each other.
If I could make it better, I would.
Well, it looked like you're not very welcome at speed dial right now.
Correct.
All right, listen. You know there's always a job for you down at the bistro.
Thanks, but I can't.
Oh, hold on a sec, Z. We need the money.
Gran's angry enough without me taking a job with the rivals. Thanks, Lee, but it's a no.
All right, fair enough. I get it. But the offer's there if you change your mind.
I was looking for you.
Were you?
What are you doing?
I'm just sorting something out for Chesney and Gemma.
Anything exciting?
What do you want, Dev?
Okay, we need to talk. Okay, there's something we need to talk about.
What happened? Are you still suspended?
Yes, for now.
Amy, did you make it worse?
No! Miss Crawshaw's going to meet with the governors, so we just need to see what they say.
Is that the school?
Shh. I don't believe this.
It gets worse the more you read.
What does it say?
We would urge anyone, if you do choose to wear a skirt instead of trousers, we advise that you wear shorts underneath.
It's ridiculous.
Let me see.
Why should we have to change our behaviour? It's victim blaming.
Look, this might hurt our uni applications, but I think we need to fight this.
I agree.
Yeah, me too.
You do?
Yeah. Bring that school to its knees.
Thanks. Look, he's only doing it because he's bored. We just need to find ways to keep him busy.
Well, can we think of something other than bread? Finding it really bloated.
All right.
Where is it?
What?
Your crutch.
Oh, I think I can finally manage without. I hardly used it on the walk to the precinct and back.
Maybe we should take it back to the charity shop then, and someone else can get some use out of it.
It's a good idea.
Great, I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, you can't just yet.
Why not?
Well, I've sent it to the lab.
The lab?
Yeah, for fingerprinting. I told one of the analysts about my bet with Tyrone, and he thought it was funny, so he offered to get it analysed.
Is that allowed?
Well, no, but he's a mate, so he offered.
Well, it seems a bit much for 20 quid.
Maybe so, but I can't wait to see Tyrone's face when I tell him what I find out.
Well, that'll teach you.
When he told me he knew about the tracker app, I could have died of embarrassment.
So go on then, show us. Where is he now?
Well, I don't need the app now, do I? Because I know where he is. He's at home cooking me tea.
Ah, he's a good one, really.
Right, better get off.
All right.
Oh. And if you ever hear me doubting my husband again...
I shall slap you.
Well, maybe not slap.
See ya.
Aggie.
No, Abby.
No, I meant Aggie Bailey. Is that who you were just talking about?
Why would we be talking about Aggie Bailey?
Because of her and Tim.
Oh, what about her and Tim?
Well, I saw him looking all deep and meaningful in the gardens the other day.
Aggie and Tim?
Yeah. She was saying that he had to tell Sally something.
Nah, you've got that wrong.
Yeah, probably. Won't be first time, eh?
Interesting.
What?
You won. Your bid on the auction site, you won. You got your tablet.
Right. It's for Joseph.
150 quid. Who knew you had that to spare?
Oh, I didn't. I found a stash I forgot I had.
And you spent it on Joseph. You're a good woman.
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount you put in for his reward. 3 grand you'll never see again.
Well, it's only money. I'm one of these guys that sells their granny for a bit of cash. Anyway, I'm sorry for earlier. I know I've blown hot and cold in the past, but with that journo, just didn't want to put any kind of pressure on you. So, if it's okay with you, I would be happy to call you my partner.
You would?
Why not? I like you, Benny. And I know that we're not meant to work on paper. But paper isn't worth, well, you know, the paper that it's written on sometimes. What I'm trying to say is that I think that we click.
And so do I.
Yeah. You're kind, loyal. And everything you do for your family. What you see is what you get with you, right? Yeah. I'm saying, I'd be lucky to have someone I could depend on.
On Saturday, all 8 remaining singers perform, but can they keep their identities a secret? The brand new series of The Masked Singer continues at 7. And straight after, it's the most edge of your seat game show on telly. Brand new Ant and Dec's Limitless Win is at 8:30.